All right, bet. All right, so we are all set, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome back. Today is June 10th, 2025. Keller Capital FX, and we are about to get in the charts, guys. No news happened today. We will get into the charts here in a quick second, so you guys can see what happened yesterday. Not too much action, but let's get into it. As always, guys, like, comment, subscribe. If you got any questions, just leave a comment on the video and we will get to it. All right. Cool. So let's get into the good stuff. Starting top here with NAS 100. All right. I'm going to go through these a little bit quicker today because it's basically the same stuff from yesterday. Not too much really happened. So let's get into it. Cool. So NAS 100, as you can see, looks just like yesterday. Literally, it's kind of just sitting at the top. We're literally waiting for this to really top on out, guys, and to just turn around. Kind of how we mentioned yesterday. Break through this, drop, or pull back, drop. We're interested in this move here in level 2. All right, market baseline goes below the static, comes back above for the reload, and that's what we'll be looking for. This isn't happening, so this is a pass for today. I think the same three, just like yesterday, all three of them are looking the same, really. So NAS 100, US 30, same exact thing, guys, as yesterday. Right, got the M top. We want to see this break below, retest, drop. Right, market baseline will go below the static, back above for the reload as well. We're looking for, again, that M structure off the 200 to this 800 EMA. All right, that's not happening just yet. So again, that's a pass. Same exact thing with S&P, guys. All right, M top. We want to see this break below, retest, and drop. Market baseline go below the static, back above for the reload. All right. So same exact thing for all of those same three, just like yesterday. Beyond that, gold is looking kind of good. Not for today, though, but hopefully for tomorrow or for Thursday, maybe even Friday, right? As you can see, the market, the RSI line is coming outside of the band now. So we already have our 5,200 cross. So we know we're in level 2. So we're looking for price to come do some move like this towards the 800 EMA. RSI line needs to come above the static, back below for the reload. And in addition to that, we're going to have the inside the band. Right? Stops above here, entries here, TPs here. Right? This might be, I'm going to erase all of this. This might be the trade of the week that we're kind of looking at. All right? Nearly a 1 for 1.71, somewhere around there. So watch out for this. This is, again, not ready now, but we're going to be monitoring this throughout the week. So nothing on gold today. Same thing with silver. Silver is really high. Maybe we can get some type of M top on silver, run down, retest, and drop, right, towards the 200 or towards the 800. We can get a master trade on this setup, maybe. Not really sure. We got to see what happens. Market baseline will just go below the static. It won't be a reload on this one because this is a different setup. So no reload on this, but we want to catch this move after it breaks and retests this same exact area. All right. That's not happening today, so this is a pass. Crude oil is just really high. We're just going to leave this one alone altogether. Bitcoin has turned back the other way. So just like yesterday, you see we got the fresh 5,200 cross. We want to see a W structure going long. Market baseline going below the static, back above for the reload. Right? That's not happening yet, so it's a pass. The peso, we're going to leave alone. We don't trade that. All right, getting into Euro USD. Now, Euro USD was a bit interesting because it kind of made this funkier move. It moved really slow, but this was actually the second time it hit it. So this looked like this would have been the W to take going long. But if you look at this, you can see the market baseline, the 200 was already below the 50, right? So this is actually not the second W. Even though we had everything else, market baseline went below the static, back above, the whole nine. This was number 2. So that's nothing. EJ is nothing as well. Take this off. Yeah, EJ is really high. If anything, we just want this to top out as well and turn back around, which it looked like it might be doing. You can see the market baseline is starting to point down at this point. All right, we want to see a move like this. And we're interested in this move here. That's not happening, so this is a pass. Euro CAD looks really funny. We'll just leave this alone altogether. It's kind of just in this range thing here. Euro NZD, same exact thing as yesterday. We want this to go ahead and turn around at this point because it's just getting lower and lower. We want to see this kind of turn around and do the opposite of what the other one's doing. We'll grab this move here. Market baseline will just go above the static. There's no reload on this move because this is a master trade setup. That's not happening, so this is a pass. Euro GBP, man, Euro GBP did some weird, lame stuff yesterday. We were looking at this, if you guys remember. We got the 5,200 cross. We had this funny move action here, but we were looking for a close above here. Stocks were below, obviously. Target was 800, and as you can see, this thing didn't give us anywhere to get in on this trade, guys. Like literally the 13. Move this over. 13. I'll just take it off. This 13 EMA did not close. I'm sorry, the price did not close above this 13 EMA. So this was not an entry candle, even though it was super close to actually being one. It wasn't. And then as you can see, the very next candle was just a huge candle that went straight up. This was actually the move that we were looking for to take long, except there was no entry on this move. So this was a pass. They kind of just ran, guys, without giving it an entry. So this was nothing. Super close, but nothing at the same time. Euro AUD is easy to see, just like yesterday we went over, right? This, even though we did have this action off the 200, after the 5,200 cross, if you look, there's no reload. Price is not going above the static yet. So we need a real reload, a real M going short. All right. That's not happening just yet. So this is a pass. GU, I mentioned yesterday, I'm just going to leave this alone. This needs to, first of all, it's been going up for quite some time now, but look like it's trying to bottom out now. We want to see 5,200 cross to the downside. Price come up and give us that M off the 200 going short. Market baseline going above the static for the reload. That is not happening just yet, so this is a pass. GJ, same exact thing. Actually, look like I still got this on here. This would be the move that we'll be looking for, if anything. Right? W structure off the 200 after the 5,200 cross. Not the cleanest setup, but if this does happen, it wouldn't be a bad trade, right? And kind of justify taking this. So that is not ready yet today. So that's a pass. GA, really easy to see. We got a fresh 5,200 cross. Price needs to come up, make the M structure, close below this 800 EMA here, right? So entries around here, stops is there, TP is down here. Market baseline coming above the static for the reload. This is not happening just yet, so this is a pass. GBP CAD was just like Euro GBP for the simple fact that it was super close to setting up. And if you look at this, same exact thing. This is one solid red candle that closed all the way at the 80-yard low. This would have been the target. They didn't give us a chance to get in here. They just ran. Market makers did some real manipulation on GBP pairs yesterday, especially GCAD and Euro GBP. So this is nothing today. We're going to leave this one alone. Maybe we can get a ID50 move off this. Maybe, let's see. No, actually you wouldn't. So never mind. All right, so that's nothing on that one. GN is pretty easy to see as well. We got the first 5,200 cross. right? This doesn't count. We just got this one wick. So we're looking for a real M off the 200 going short. Market baseline going above the static for the reload. Stops there. Entries below there. TP can be around here. This is not happening just yet. So this is a pass. GF looks really funky. So I'm going to leave this one alone altogether. This is nothing. USD CAD is trying to make this funky move over here. Yeah, this is a little bit difficult to see. Anyway, they already touched the 200. We might be, or you would be looking for, even though you got this small 1350 cross here, right after the W, you kind of want it to kind of run up, bounce and run up, but price has already touched this. So I wouldn't be interested in this move to the upside and level 1. If this crossed like this, 5200 cross, and then price ran up and gave us a W structure, then going long, I'll be interested in that move. Market baseline going below the static, back above for the reload. So this might work out, right? Stops below here, TP could be the 800. On to the next one, UF. UF is kind of doing the same exact thing, right? This is ugly too. I got this alert here to say, check this out, just to kind of see what it'll look like once it does close above, but it looks funny, to be honest. So we'll probably leave this one alone. One is to bottom on out, which it looked like it's trying to do, and then catch the move going long to the 800, but just got to be careful with this. So this is nothing as of right now. UJ is simple as well. We got the fresh 5200 cross. Want to see a W structure going long. Market baseline going below the static, back above for the reload. This will take a second to happen, so it is not ready yet. AUD CAD, same exact thing. Fresh 5200 cross. Want to see a W structure going long. Market baseline going below the static, back above for the reload. That'll also take a second to happen, so it's not ready yet. NU. Yeah, NU looks pretty high. This needs to turn around. I'm going to leave this one alone altogether. But you would be looking for something like this, right? Trying to catch this move after the 5200 cross. Target will be the 800. That'll take a second to happen for sure. NZD CAD. Whoa, NZD CAD, it looks crazy. I'm going to leave this one alone. NF. NF looks just like NZD CAD, actually. So I'm going to leave that one alone. AUD USD. Okay. So it looks like we don't have a real, we got the 5200 cross. This is questionable. This little reload here. Yeah, maybe if we got something like this and actually making the real W, market baseline going back below the static for the reload. Not too sure about this one though. We have to see what this looks like on the hard right edge. Cause this looks like it kind of didn't touch it, but kind of did. Yeah, this looks like it actually did make a little reload. So never mind. This one is a pass. Yeah, it's a pass altogether. AUD CHF. This one's pretty easy to see. There's no reload. 5200 cross. Want to see the price come down, make the W structure back up. Price below, market baseline below the static for the reload. Stops below here, obviously. Close, entries there, TP's there. This will take a second to happen, so this is a pass. Euro CHF. This one looks funny. I will leave this one alone. Yeah, it's way too many. I'm gonna just leave this one alone. It looks funny. CAD yen. CAD yen. I'm gonna leave this one alone as well. This is trying to top out. We want to see a move like this happen. Just like on a few other ones. You see market baseline is already pointing down, but price is not really going anywhere. So you want to catch this level 2 move short on this one. That'll take a second to happen. FJ definitely is topping out. So we got this move here. Maybe we can get a master trade, break, retest, and drop towards the 200 or towards the 800. Market baseline will just go below the static. Either way, we want to catch this move that's retesting this area here. That would be the master trade. That's not happening just yet. CAD Swiss. CAD Swiss looks a little interesting. Oh, yeah, CAD Swiss looks a little interesting. Let's see what this looks like on the 4. Yeah, this is actually not a bad, what I would say, scratch the itch trade, to be honest, because you have the 5,200 cross. This area doesn't count because there's no reload. And as you see, market baseline is now below the static for the reload. All right, so you got outside the band. Maybe if this did a move like this and then went up, I'll be interested in that. Right, so this wouldn't be a bad trade, actually. We'll leave this here. Yeah, almost a 1 for 2. Yeah, this wouldn't be bad. Actually, I would say out of all of them, this is probably the best one for today. Yeah, we got the outside the band here. This is kind of outside the band too, so it'll be a little risky to take the move now. I would want to see it try to retest this area again and then close and go up. Right, but I'll put a little alert here just to say, check this out if this does get to this area. This is like the closest one for today. Not horrible at all.
So like it could set up like later today, or you're saying,
it looked like it could actually. We'll take this off because if you look at it once again, once the 5,200 cross, the next move we're looking for is the W. This will be nice because it'll be making the W off the 200 and the 800 EMA. Like I could totally see this happening. If you look, once again, since the cross happened right here, market baseline has not gone below the static at all, except for right now. So this could play out. And again, you already have the 4-hour confirmation. So price already is above the 13 on here too. So this is the closest one out of all of them so far today. So yeah, definitely want to pay attention to CAD Swiss. This one is super close. This is just a
question. If it was a head and shoulders pattern, would it have those two outside the band? Would that be a possibility?
Yep. And also you can see that this price is lower than that price. Yeah. Right. So you got the shoulder, head. You can almost see another shoulder coming in and touching it like this and then closing.
So you that would be inside the band.
Yep.
Okay.
Because this is kind of like these two are clearly outside the band. Right here is outside the band, and right here is outside the band. If this wasn't outside the band, I would be more prone to take this right now. But as you can see, it's a little questionable because it is outside the band. But another thing I like about this too is the risk to reward is pretty nice, right? Let's say if you grab this, even if you grabbed it here, stops below, target this. This is nice. This is actually pretty nice. I would take this. So yeah, CAD Swiss is probably the number one play for today, guys. So keep an eye on CAD Swiss. AUD, NZD. We can't touch this one because it's two Asian pairs. I will leave this alone altogether. AUD, JPY. There's actually no reload on this just yet. As you guys can see, once this cross, price has not gone, market baseline has not gone below the static. So we want to see this make this W off the 200 going back up. Market baseline is already pointing down, right, for the reload. So I want to see something like that. enter there. Stops below here. TP can be up here. That's not happening just yet, so it's a pass. And then the last one would be, of course, NJ. NJ looks a little funny. We already had a reload on this one and a bounce. So yeah, this is a pass. This one is a pass together. If you look at this, we already had the 5200 cross, and we had the reload here. So this one already made this little W structure. Came up, bounced. I think we talked about this yesterday, how this was kind of a combo trade, and then ran up. So this is a pass. NJ is nothing. CAD Swiss. CAD Swiss would be the play for today, guys. If you're looking to take something, just be careful with it. Technically, it's still outside the band, so just be mindful of that. All right. Other than that, that's pretty much. Y'all be careful out there. We don't have news today, or Trump speaks later, or something like that. So be careful about that. Y'all know you can change those markets in a heartbeat. Outside of that, guys, all the links are in the description. Check out the Discord, the Patreon, the website, all that good stuff. All the links are there. Like, subscribe, and if you got any questions, guys, just drop them in the comments, and we'll get to them. Other than that, we will check you guys out tomorrow. Take care.